I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Good afternoon, Kate.
Good afternoon, Cheryl.
It is, and hi to everybody. It is Wednesday, October the 30th. Right near the end of October. Can you believe it?
No.
No, I can't either. Um, it's getting rather crispy in the air here. We have cracked open the wood fireplace. The wood stove has been going along this week, so I don't mind it. I don't like heat, so this is, I don't like being hot, hot, hot. So this type of weather is fine by me, but yeah, lots of leaves in the air or holding on for dear life on the trees.
Yeah, it is. We're getting record heat today and tomorrow. So we're gonna
Yeah.
hopefully push 81 today.
Oh my word.
Yes. And then 70 something tomorrow, which is
Yeah,
good for all the little kids trick-or-treating because then
it's true.
they don't have to wear a parka over their costume, which is how I remember Halloween growing up.
That's true. Yes. We usually had to dress pretty warm for Halloween, um, and or wear something loose enough you could fit the layers underneath. You had to be
Yeah.
strategic with your
I
costumes.
remember trick or treating and like going up to the door and they're like, "Who are you?" And you unzip your parka
Yeah.
and you're the, "Hey, I'm Wonder
Ha!
Woman," or "Hey, I'm Princess," or good Lord. And then you'd zip yourself back up, take your candy, and go to the next house.
Yep. Yeah, flashing at the early age for candy.
I wasn't really thinking of it like that.
Uh,
Or
it
even the
just
year
ran
it was like
across my brain.
snowed.
Maybe I shouldn't have
There was a
said it out
year.
loud.
There was a year it snowed, and my
Oh,
dad put us in the station wagon, and we went up one side of the block and turned around and came back. And that was it. Because
that was it. Yeah. Yeah. Did you have a house that you knew always gave good stuff?
yes,
Yeah.
like full size Snicker bars.
Yes. Um, we didn't
Do I
drink a lot
remember the
of
name of the people? No. I
yeah,
remember
no.
where it was though.
Yes. Um, in my house we didn't drink a lot of pop. And so Ms. Penny up the street gave out full cans of pop. That was our little minds
Sugar
blown.
you up.
Yeah, we didn't drink a lot of pop, so that was a big deal for her to give out full cans of something. So, anyways, just good memories. Trucking along in the woods because we lived out in the country in between the different houses. It's just fun. It's just fun.
I was in a suburb.
Oh gosh, yeah, we're trying to decide. We have no idea um, how many kids we were going to get, so we're not 100% sure um, if we're going to do it this year or not. Um, but
Did you ask your neighbors?
I haven't seen them to ask. So there you go. I haven't seen them since I got.
Because that's what we did when we moved in.
Yeah, I didn't even when I met the ones on either side of us, oh, and the one across the street. Um, we didn't really talk about that. We were just saying hi and whatever, and I just didn't think about asking at that point. So yeah, and I haven't seen anybody out to ask. But we'll see. We'll probably end up getting something and doing it for a little bit. If anything, to catch the little kids that go out like round one, the early little kids. So we'll see. But that's tomorrow's problem. So anywho,
Okay. Anyway, this is a channel about cross stitch.
crusted.
It really is. Not about, Halloween memories, and
I know. I got distracted. I'm so sorry.
it's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we do talk about cross stitch here. We did want to both say thank you so much for the comments and things we received on our last video. We appreciated them very much. Thank you. We love it when you talk back to us, so feel free. Or leave a
Doesn't
comment.
sound right, but
no, I know.
Thank
leave
you for all the kind words, everyone. I appreciated it.
Yeah. So, so we love hearing from you guys. So yeah, if you have any questions or want us to talk about something, feel free to put it up there. So, anywho, these past 2 weeks have been busy stitching. So we might as well just head right into it. And we're going to start off with some finishes.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know what you were trying to do with your hands there for a second.
It did work this time. Yay!
Yay.
Anyways.
All right, there's our light show for finishes.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so I had been trying to... Okay, you have to move, honey. She's laying right on the notes.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I cannot... Honey, she's just like, what?
And which cat is it that was doing it?
Cinna.
Okay. We have 2 to choose from, so that's why I always ask.
Yes. All right. So I have been working on this. This has been like my daily 100.
Mm-hmm.
And my plan was to get the row finished, and then it's going to go away. And it's not in next year's plans, but that's another video.
Right. Yes.
So I was just trucking along on it, keeping going. But the way what I had left to do made it so when I actually finished the row, I finished 2 pages on this full coverage.
Ooh.
And I am talking about Rhiannon. Here's a picture of what it looks like.
Rhiannon.
Yep. This is artwork Jessica Galbraith, charted by Heaven and Earth Creations. I'm doing this 1/1 on 25 count white. And I stitched 2,318 stitches on this. So I was going along, 200, 140, 139. And then the last 2 days it was 469. And then I was like, oh, I've just got 500 left. I'll whip that off the last day. Nope, the last day was 964.
Right.
I suck at guesstimating what I have left. And here she is.
1, gorgeous. 2, for those of you that are new here, we are the home of the delusional counting. There you go. Or estimating.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, oh, I can get that done in an hour.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Took me all day.
Looks so good.
Yes. I'm so glad I got to the end, but it screws me with categories for next month.
Yeah.
But we will get there. Oh my God. Okay.
You okay? Are you all right?
Yeah, it's very big. I didn't want to drop it on the floor because I would stop and get up and get it. It is my oldest whip. It is roughly 20 years old.
Yeah. Sad. No shame. I've got one about that old too.
All right. So just because people like statistics. So in 2024, I put 7,043 stitches in this.
Right.
The year before, which is when I pulled it back out, it was 12,453.
Yeah.
So it was 19,000 stitches to finish that row. I had only done like a sliver on the left-hand side when I pulled it out last year.
Yeah, all the pages across. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I can know that I can do it. I just have to literally take the pictures and upload row 3 into Pattern Keeper. And that's a fiddly...
Yeah.
I have to do it before I forget how to do it.
Yes. I actually have to sit down and figure Powder Keeper out since I did receive a mechanism by which I can use it. I just
Mhm.
haven't sat down long enough to really play with it and understand it. I have a feeling that to make my stress level easier, I won't be inputting pages. Unless I do kind of what you are doing in like just a row of the pages or a couple at a time, you know? So,
Yeah, if you don't have a PDF, it's fiddly
yeah,
to put things in.
yeah. And it might, yeah. So, anyway, it's all good. I'll get my act together on that someday.
Yes. All right, so 2 pages finished. Yay.
Yay! We celebrate
All
page
right.
finishes on this channel. That's a big deal because that was a lot.
It is. That was a
Yes.
lot.
Okay. So, do we
All
want to
right.
move on to starts?
Yes, because they're next in my pile.
Okay. Do you want to do the one that is not shared?
Nope, because that's the last one.
Okay,
I'm
never
gonna
mind. Okay, so
I'm gonna talk about the first one
okay.
because you came in tangentially, and
Mhm.
then the second one is all about you.
All about me. Okay. All right.
Yep. All right. So the first start Cheryl and I both had is Autumn in the Pines from Rosewood Manor. Um, was it last year? Yep. Yeah. It's a horrible, horrible photo.
We love you, Karen Kluba, but not the greatest photo.
Not the greatest photo.
Yeah.
Doesn't really show it. Matt and Justine and I saw this at Sweater Weather, and we all went, "Ooh!" So we all bought charts. I bought one for Cheryl. We all bought our fabric. I didn't think to buy fabric for Cheryl.
It's okay.
Sorry. So Matt and Justine and I are all doing it on eucalyptus from Fox and Rabbit. Mine's on 16 count. Theirs is not.
No.
Um, I'm doing the called fors. Matt did a conversion. You did a conversion.
Complete conversion. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what fabric are you doing yours on?
Mine is on 40 count Blue Ridge linen by Atomic Ranch. It's
Okay.
mottled blue.
All right. And shall we flash them?
Yes, we shall. 1, 2, 3. So I started on the top left hand corner.
Bottom right, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, complete opposites. But yeah, that's where we got. I just think once I got started on it, I'm loving it a lot. It looks really good. I deliberately chose um, um, Gast or Classic Colorworks that went with or as much of a conversion with the weeks as I could, but I also am swapping out some sections to make it look more like the forests around me. And
Okay.
yeah.
I got 504 stitches in mine.
For me, it was, I think, just under 400. Whenever I do a new medium or large start, I try to get at least 300 in. Let me see. 328 is how many I got on that one.
And my goal is 500. So,
Right. Yeah. Okay. And so then I will talk about the second start, which was on, theoretically, it's my birthday start. I started mine a day late because of things that happened. It is Dreaming of Autumn Leaves, also by Rosewood Manor. I also did a complete conversion of this to highlight again colors and especially the leaf colors of where I'm from. and so far so good. I'm highlighting. Um, it calls for weeks Noel, and it's really there's no equivalent unless you there's no equivalent anywhere to Noel to switch out. So I'm substituting anytime that Noel shows up with fallen leaves. Um, Especially this whole thing is Noel, and it's going to be fallen leaves instead. So there you go. So whenever you're ready to show it, I'm doing mine on 28 count Monaco even weave in antique white, and I am doing it over one over one.
I'm doing mine on 16 count willow for color and cotton, and I subbed out Noel for fallen leaves as well.
Yeah, yeah. And also to say that I do believe Matt, NBC Stitcher, is doing this with us as well. Yes, he
Oh,
did.
he started it. Yes,
Yes, he did start it.
because
Yeah,
we
we're
showed each
all
other the same leaf.
yes,
We had
we're all waiting on floss, so we're like, this is a limited start until we get it. So ready? One,
Yep.
2, 3. Again, I'm starting up in the top left hand. Am I showing? No, that's right. Top left hand corner.
Bottom middle.
Yeah. There you go.
And I stitched 773.
And
On
for
your
this one, I stitched 337.
because the first day on your birthday, I only stitched 41 stitches.
Well, it's okay. I didn't stitch any. I started mine the next day because of how things went. I thought I would at least get it started after I came home from my birthday supper. And yeah, it just did not happen. So it's okay. So yay. So we've got a hashtag for these, and I'll put it in the comments below, and if you want to keep on the progress of whatever. So anyways, I had fun doing it, and I'm looking forward to seeing yours and Matt's and Justine's progress on not dreaming of Autumn in the Pine. So it's fun to see differences. So
Yes, it is.
absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to swap over you because you did one more start.
And I'm going to totally blame somebody for this. I was watching Flosstube. Jen's Fiber Web is doing a start October.
Oh.
So she had a wheel of October starts along with some of her whips.
Mm-mm.
So they weren't all starts, and she just would spin it every day. And she did it like vlog style. She would do like 3 or 4 days and then post a video. She's up to video number 10. And I binge watched 8 videos, and then I went, I think I need a new start.
I'm shocked.
I just like, I totally can be swayed by things. So I had something kitted, and I'm like, well, it's right here. It's just right here. Let me just grab it and start it. So let me save you some editing. It also helps me get the actual right, correct name of this thing. All right, so this is the Lakeside Needlecraft Dragon Halloween Stitch Along. Here is what it looks like.
Oh yeah. Dragon
So
Halloween.
it's a stitch along, but it's done. I mean, all the parts came out. I just
Right.
hadn't started it. So I am doing this on 16 count Ghost Story from Fortnite Fabrics. And I stitched 547 stitches. And I have half a wing to go on the first dragon.
Nice.
But love this fabric. Makes me sad.
I know.
But that was I fell into a full start. I'm going to blame it
Yep.
that.
There's no shame.
All right.
Okay. I just remembered I also got a finish, but it's on my super secret
Secret. Yeah.
project that you'll see all of them revealed once they are given to their rightful owners after Christmas. Kate has seen it. She has witnessed it. It
I
actually
can verify she did have a finish.
I did have a
So,
finish.
yay for the finish. Up. I got to go up. There you go. He just wanted to.
It's finicky. There you go. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have more whips than you.
Yes, you do.
Do you want me to do like half and then you?
Sure, yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I explain what I was gonna start? No, I decided it right after we filmed last
I
time.
don't think so. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been watching a lot of people lately on Flosstube. I'm not stalking anyone. And a bunch of people are talking about temperature stitching. And a lot of people have those charts and they're charting it every day.
Mm-hmm.
That I did that. I don't want to do that again.
Right.
But there's another version that's been going around. Um, Jen the Caffeinated Crafter
Mm-hmm.
and Siski Stitches have been talking about this. And I was like, well, let me try this. And let me use, a lot of Halloween projects and see if that gets me some movement. So basically, you take your numbers 0 through 9. You assign all of your whips to a number. So you have 10 whips.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm
and you can
taking
do it for
notes
the
because I keep forgetting. Sorry. Go ahead.
you can do the high, you can do the low, you can do both. I'm just doing the low.
Okay.
So here's the thing. So sometime around noon, I will look up what is the low today. And I don't care if it changes after this. I just at this time, what is the low? Give me a
Right.
number.
Right.
And it gives me a number of like, what was last night? 58. So I write down my 58. I go and find the project that is associated with number 8, and that project gets 100 stitches on it.
Ooh.
Now, sometimes I'll do that 100 stitches that day. Sometimes I'll do it the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I also, when I started last week, 2 weeks ago, I also played catch up and I did all the lows for all the previous days in October. So
Gotcha.
because I'm like, well, I want movement on my Halloween projects, so what's getting what.
Right.
Um, I find it's interesting. I'm gonna tweak it. I'm gonna leave it with Halloween projects for a bit longer,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna tweak it more to like focusing on projects that can be finished. Um,
Good idea.
it's a good tool to use, and like I might accumulate for a week or two because like the beginning of the month I want to get my whippagories done.
Right. Right.
So when I get to the end of my whippagories and go, what am I going to stitch? I can look and say, oh, X project needs 400 stitches from the
Right.
last 2 weeks. Let me put
Right.
400 stitches in on this.
Gotcha. So it's just 100 a day.
I just chose 100 today.
You
A few
just
other
said.
people have done what they want to do.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Most of the time I have gone over the 100. Sometimes I just stayed with that project for the rest of the day because I
Right.
didn't have anything else I needed to stitch and I'm just like was loving it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so out of the 10 projects, 9 of them have been gotten a number. Number
That's pretty
5.
good.
I have not had a low that's number 5 ended in a 5
That's
yet this
funny.
month.
That's funny.
And it's a very, I'm like, I'm going to pull that out in November and just give it a bunch of stitches because
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
right.
bad.
Like the first day of November. Okay, here you go.
Yeah. No, first day of November is like Whippagories.
Oh, right, right. All right, tomorrow then. Who knows? Yeah, I got you.
So that leads me to like, well, crap, I'm going to always have about 10 projects to show along with other stuff if they get called. So I actually have 11 whips, 2 are Whippagories, and 9 are temperature stitching.
Gotcha.
So,
All right, so here we go. Boom.
long story long.
No,
All
it's
right, so
good.
the first project was a Whippagory. EJ called this. This is They Come at Night from Fox and Rabbit. I'm doing this on 16 count Black Swan from Fox and Rabbit using the called for DMC. And I stitched 503 and got the wing finished.
Ooh, look at that pretty. It looks so good on that fabric.
It does. I really
Yeah,
wish I could find another piece of this so I could do this is the 4 Luna moths, and I've got the single Luna moth.
right.
I'd like it on the same fabric, and no, it will not fit on both. Both
No?
will not fit
Okay.
on this cut. I did the measurements, and it wasn't worth trying to.
Thank you for answering my preemptive question.
You're welcome. All
uh,
right. So this next one was Nevermore from Lila's studio. Here's what it looks like.
mhm.
I'm doing this on 16 count Vertige from Fortnite Fabrics. I'm using mostly the called for overdyes. I couldn't get one of the guests, so I subbed. And this was temperature stitching, and it was called 3 times, and I did 420 stitches on it. See, I
Look
go
at
over.
that.
So much stitching is left. I looked at this and was like, oh, I've got to be close to a. No, no, I am not close to a finish. Not at all.
But it's nice.
It is. I
Yeah,
do like it.
yeah.
Okay. This next one is Midnight at Raven Manor from the Whistlestop Stitcher Designs. Here's what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count pink chocolate from Bestitch Me, using mostly called fors. And this got called 4 times, and I did 663 stitches. And I got to start on the house.
Oh, yeah, you did.
So
Nice.
I still got to figure out how to. The words are all done over one, and as you guys know, I'm an Ada stitcher, so I gotta like figure out how to backstitch the quote on it.
Right.
I was very happy with that one. Um, this next one is the Monster House Sal from Satsuma Street. It is finished, so here's a picture of what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this on 16 count Storm from Atomic Ranch. And where are you? This got called twice. 1,262 stitches. I kind of got on a roll.
Wow, look at that.
So I'm still on part 3, but I got it about halfway done on part 3.
Yeah.
So, because each part is roughly 2,000 stitches.
That tentacle is
Um,
awesome.
yeah, there's going to be another one on this side.
Yay!
So,
Very nice.
super colorful, very fun to
Mm-hmm.
stitch. And it's in Pattern Keeper. You got to go back and look at the back stitch on the other chart that comes
Right.
with it too, but
Right.
I'll take it for Pattern Keeper. All right, let me do one more and then we'll switch to you.
Okay.
All right, this is the Familiar Cemetery from Atomic Tiki Pens. Here's a picture of what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count Mirage from Picture This Plus. And this got called twice, and I did 248 stitches. And there are my babies.
Oh, there they are.
So that needle minder with the shelties is from Mad for Minders, and I think it was $8 or $10 to get your photo converted into a needle minder.
Yeah.
Totally worth it.
That's such a great picture of them, too.
I know. The
Oh,
babies.
your babies.
My babies. I miss my babies.
Mm-hmm.
Don't miss the hair, but I miss my babies.
Right.
All right, let's see what Cheryl stitched for a bit.
Okay. For a little palette cleanser. We're going to start off just because I thought they were fun. And I was like, Kate, I have very little to show, but I did do this yesterday. Yesterday, some of my mom and my sister-in-law and one of my mom's friends learned how to make these little star ornaments, and all they are strips of fabric, and you just um, fold and weave them. There's no stitching. You can glue it if you find that you need to put them together, but I just thought they were awful cute. These are my ones that I learned how to do on. Oh, just wait a second. There you go.
I was trying to be supportive.
Actually, yes. And this is the second one where I figured out how to make the ends really pointy and stuff like that. But it's a fun thing if you have. I have like a lot of fabric hanging around left over from project bags that Vicky Stitch and Button has made me, or other things, and it's just a fun way of using them up. This is the one. More wintry, sparkly. I just thought they were fun. So I just wanted to show you guys.
They're cute.
That's what I was up to yesterday. Little family bonding. And they're cute. And so what I'm thinking about doing is making a series of, not necessarily this color, but the stars, to lay flat and arrange in a wreath and put a bow on it, because I don't have a lot of space in between my two front doors. Like the doors, there's not a whole lot of space to have a big wreath. So I thought lying flat would be kind of cool. Anyways, we do talk about cross stitch on this channel, so let's go. Okay, so these are the two webs that I was working on. You will remember last filming, I was working on Autumn Snapperland by Bend Creek. It's a series of 4 that you can stitch either individually or together in one line. And I'm just looking. There it is. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Like that's. You can kind of see it all in the line. It's probably really super blurry, but anyways. So I had finished. I was working on the blocks, and I had gotten the first block done, and then after we filmed, I got the second block done. So this is what it's looking like. It is on 40 count Verdal by Be Stitch Me, lightly salted, not roasted. I'm using the called for threads, but I have swapped out all the weeks for Gast and Classic Colorworks. I just prefer those more. So I have 3 out of the 4 outline blocks done, and so that's good. Pleased with that.
Yay.
Yay. Get all this stuff out of the way. And that was actually one of my picks, Whipgories, for the month, as well as Vicky Gable, Stitch and Button, chose it as one of my Whip Go choices for October. So I was able to do both. So that was good. All right. And then the next one, which was also a choice for October categories for 50 plus colors. And this was also picked earlier in the year for a whip go by our friend Laurel. And I'm trying to remember her Flosstube name. Shoot. Laurel Ann.
Laurel, is it K?
I think it's
Laurel
Laurel
K.
Ann. It'll be in the description. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Laurel. I'm like so drawing a blank right now. Anyways, so I am working on Santa of the Forest by Lavender and Lace. This was started this time last year. I love it. It is a classic Father Christmas, which is my jam. And I am working it on 32 count natural linen with the called for DMC. And this is where I'm at. I have not quite gotten all 300 stitches yet. I've got about 50 left to go, and then I'm going to put it away. But now you can see where I'm at. I started.
Yay.
Oh, shoot. Let me see if I do it. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Then you can see it better. Okay. So I'm working from the top of his cape. And so where I left off, it was just the darker red. You can see right here. And I've been adding in the next shade of red, and I also put in some of the dark. There's a wreath of holly that goes around the top of it, and so I started putting in the dark. So I'm just going to, as you can see, I still have an active thread. I'm just going to, by the time I get down to where, by the time I get down to here, will be the 50 stitches I need, and then I'm going to put it away. But yeah, so that makes me happy. Christmas reds always make me happy. So
You are predictable.
I am woefully predictable in some things. And so yeah, so those are the two that I worked on. And now we're gonna go back to Kate.
All right. Couple more. There's some more. All right. Black Cat Bell Pole from Lindy Stitches. There'll be a photo here. I'm doing this on the called for I'm doing it on 16 count, but it's Blackberry Latte from Grace Notes Fabric, and I am working on the third one.
Nice.
And this was called Once, and for temperature, and I gave it 204 stitches.
Nice.
This next one is Halloween Quaker from Lila Studio. Here's what it looks like. And it was called twice, but it's probably called more than that. I stitched 988 stitches on this thing.
Goodness.
I'm doing this on the Howling from Bestitch Me, and I found the upper left corner.
Yeah, you did. So
good. It is. It's fun. It's a fun stitch. I'm ready for some smaller motifs.
Right? It is. That's a really pretty pattern. And it's great fabric.
It is. And I am using the called for all the different overdyed blacks. I think this pattern lends itself to it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I put this on temperature stitching, but I knew I was going to stitch on it anyway, so I don't know if I would do that again with this Sal.
Right.
So I'm talking about Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope, and I need to send you a photo of what the whole thing looks like because it is now out. All of it is out.
Okay.
This is from Climbing Goat Designs. I'm doing this on 16 count Gothic from Picture This Plus using DMC, and I stitched 1,521. So I finished a hexagon, and then I'm halfway through another hexagon.
So there was something. Oh, that's your needle winder.
Yeah, there is something charted for that middle. It's not a lot. It's a couple stars.
Oh gosh,
She
you need to just
has
leave the.
she has it's Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope in letters, and then she put a key down here as to what all these are,
Yeah,
and I'm not feeling it.
I don't think you need it.
I saw somebody finish theirs with just the stars in the center, and they didn't put the bottom in, and I'm like, you know what? I think that's how I'm going.
I can see you putting like the wonders of the James Webb Telescope, but not the key.
I'll see.
But yeah, honestly, it doesn't need an explanation. I don't think, but
I don't think it does either. I mean, the Wonders of the Night Sky one that I'm also working on, that has a key, and that key makes more sense because it tells you like how strong the stars are based on which specialty stitch you stitch for them.
mm-hmm.
And that I thought made more sense. And
Yeah,
that needed a legend. It's a legend, right? Not a key.
yeah, same, yeah.
I knew what I meant. Anyway, chugging along. I'll have
Nice.
another hexagon done shortly. I did like 625 stitches on the one, and they're only 896.
Yeah,
So, but that said, it's like 14 colors. It's all confetti.
yeah. I was just gonna
You
say.
just pick a color, and I go around, and I pick another color, and I go
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Like,
Which is
all
probably the
right.
most efficient way to do it.
And that's the only way I can think to do it. This next one is a whip go call from Vicky at Stitch and Button. This is Poltergeist Pirates from Glendon Place. Here's a photo of what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count Bang with a B from Crossstring Collection, and I stitched 502 stitches. So I finished the dragon head, and then I started I have no idea what that's called. There's a masty thing that comes out at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
And then up at the top of it is a skeleton parrot, which I was trying to get up to, but I
Right.
didn't get that quite that far. So fun
Nice.
stitch.
Very fun.
Just two more people, just two more. Okay. This isn't Halloween per se, but I put it in as temperature stitching. This is the Amber Leopard from Lindy Stitches. Here's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this on 16 count Ariel from Picture This Plus, using the called for threads. It's DMC and a couple overdyes. And I stitched 208, and you can start to see the leopard.
Yes, you can. Very nice.
So I'm liking it. I'm going to keep going on it because I don't think it's a horribly long stitch. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is Witch Training Academy from Kathy Barrick. Here's a picture. I'm doing this on a 16 count. I'm pretty sure that that's Fortnite, but I don't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using the NPS. I'm using the silks. Here's where we are.
Nice. Can you put it up just a little
390
bit further?
stitches.
There you go. Beautiful.
390. I'm not crazy about the moon kind of being brown, but it is what I'm doing the called for. It's
Yep.
fine. It's all fine.
Yeah.
We're fine here. Everybody's fine.
Indeed.
And that gives me a whopping 11,050 stitches for the 2 weeks.
That's awesome. Great stitching.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's quite a bit.
I know. I didn't think about the whole concept of the temperature stitching thing, but I don't think it's gonna always be this many every time because, like I said, at the beginning of the month you do the whippagories, and I do my whippagories and try to get some of the whip go out of the way.
Yep.
Um, Plans?
Yeah, sure. We can talk about plants.
Okay. So whip go plans. The numbers were 14 and 16,
Mm-hmm.
and one of mine was our friend Shannon, and
Yes.
she chose Slytherin sweater.
Fun.
So I will pull that out. And the other block belonged to X's and Ho's.
Ooh.
So that was Justine and Jackie. And they each chose something different, which I did not plan on. But I said I love them and I will accommodate them.
That's awesome.
So Justine chose. Oh, what did she choose? Hold, please.
Hold, please.
I know this. Oh, she chose the wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope. So that easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jackie decided to go with the. I gave her pick a number from 1 to 78, and that whatever whip it is, I'll do,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll tell her, or the next closest if it's a finish. Um, well, the number. Okay, she chose 69, and I was Star Dragon, which I'm
Yay
not
for
mad
Star
at at all
Dragon.
because I want to get some more done on Star Dragon this year anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my whip go. What's your whip go?
Um, I forget what you. Oh, you went with anything from
Super
my
secret.
super secret. Yeah, it could be. There's two sizes to this super secret project, and I think I'm going to put your choice on the big sleds, the big sled. So,
Okay.
okay, so as you can tell, Kate was one of. She has a lot of squares on my board.
You only have two on mine. How many did you give me?
I think I gave you
Four.
4. I think it was just the
Okay.
way it worked out, and I was like, oh, I'll give her 4, and
Okay.
I won't frig with this anymore. Yeah. So Kate's choice was to work on the secret family project. So
Because I know
and
she has to get it done soon.
yes. Well, I've got time, but I don't want to mess around. So you're correct. And EJ from Sunshine Stitchers had my other choice, and she chose. I better double check. I'm pretty sure she chose 2 red cardinals, which is one of my. I'll double check just to make sure. I'm almost positive. She started asking, "Do you have parameters? Do you have this?" And then all of a sudden, boom! She just chose one. So it was 2 red cardinals and winter is her choice, which works out nicely because the November Wepagories from Sammy J Stitches came out, and I'm using 2 red cardinals for like 2 of them. So it works out really nicely.
That was a nice segue.
Yes,
And
thank you.
let's talk about the Whippagory categories for
Yes, let's do
November.
it. Oh, I had them right
All
here in
right.
front of me.
Number 1 is geometric.
Yes.
What are you using for that?
The geometric, I am going to be using In the Bleak Midwinter by our friend Park Hopper Bark Designs.
Okay.
Because it has a repeating pattern and it's like diamond shaped repeating pattern in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I have written down Elemental Dragon's Air.
Hmm.
Honestly, that's on my year of whips to finish, and I'm like, I don't know what I've done with that one. So,
Take a bigger
hi,
check.
hi, November. It's,
Right.
it's time for finish that shit November, finish that shit December.
uh, FTS November.
Yes.
Hashtag.
The second category was oldest.
Yes. I'm substituting out one and I'm doing 2 red cardinals for that one.
My oldest is Rhiannon, and I am not picking that.
Blankety
I'm
blank
not
up.
picking that whip off up again this year. So I am substituting what my substitution
Yes.
for anything this year was Tide Pool. So
Nice. That'll be
we'll
good.
see how far I can come. No, I don't think I have that much done on that page. Fill in. I have the diamonds all done on the second page, and I think I was starting to fill in.
Nice. That'll be
So,
good.
but that's like 3,000 stitches to fill in, three or four
Yeah, it's
thousand
not
stitches to
small.
fill in. It's not small, so I'll just get a little bit done.
Right.
Least amount done for
Least
number
amount
three.
done is going to be uh, on the smaller parts of my mystery projects.
Okay.
Because they only have, what I've started them, they might have 100 stitches in them.
I'm excited. Mine is Autumn in the Pines.
Nice.
So I want to at least get a page on that. I'm like halfway to a page.
Yeah, that'd
So
be good.
number four is Flora slash Fauna.
Mm-hmm. Um, I am going to be doing Autumn Sampler by Lizzie Kate. It has a birthday, and I thought, oh, I'll just slot it into that. So it's got
Okay.
leaves and house and hill and all that good stuff on it. So that counts.
I am slotting in Shores of Hawkrun Hollow.
Ooh, good one.
Okay. I am almost done with my yearly goal of my goals for all of my projects.
That's good.
I need 1,600 and change stitches on Shores of Hawkrun Hollow, and then I'm done.
That would be good. That's a lot, though.
No, it's getting done. I don't need to be
Okay.
messing around with that in December.
Right.
So,
FTS
and that's a
November, people.
ginormous house. It's a ginormous house on that block I'm on. So it
Yeah.
just if I can just get some windows in, I can just
Yeah, that'd be
fill,
awesome.
fill.
Mm-hmm.
And then number five is fandom.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure I'm subbing out 2 red cardinals for that one.
I'm double dipping Slither and Sweater.
Nice.
I wouldn't normally double dip like in the beginning of the year, but it is November, people,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I don't have
I got
anything that would.
whips to finish.
Yeah, I don't have anything that would qualify for that. I don't have any Disney or
Yes, you
any.
do.
What?
Star Dragon. Dragons are a fandom.
Oh, I
It's
thought
a
it was more
small
like if
sideways
it's
leap.
a movie
Well,
or
it
a.
is, but EJ uses Star Dragon for fandom.
Mmm.
You could say it's a fourth wing dragon. You can lie and say it's anything.
That's true. For now, I'm going to lie and say 2 red cardinals.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to keep my um, whip variety fairly concise and just do big chunks on them is my hope for um, next month.
Yes, that is my goal as well. But I mean, with the temperature stitching, I
Mm-hmm.
really just some of these Halloween projects just need some love.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna extend Halloween through at least 2 or 3 weeks into November,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll readjust as necessary.
Right.
Um, the other thing is I am on vacation for this is day 5.
Yeah, you are.
I have 14 days off.
Mm-hmm.
When I this weekend, she's coming out,
Yes.
Dark Queen of the Earth, back stitching. You conquer
You're
the
gonna
back
do
stitching,
it.
and then she needs beads, people.
Yeah, she does. I'm excited.
Beads without the participation of cats.
Good luck with
I
that.
love to investigate when I get set up to do beading, and it does not
Mm-hmm.
always end well. I have
Yes.
spent time on my hands and knees fishing beads out of the carpet
Yeah.
when I was beading Bellatrix.
Yeah, that's when I, yeah. Lock them out of the room.
I can't. Well, I could lock them in the bedrooms, but that's mean. There's no litter
I know.
boxes in the bedrooms, and
I know.
honestly, I can't just. Oh, I just need half an hour to finish beading this thing. No,
I know. I
I
know.
need days to finish beading that.
I know.
I can only bead for a couple hours at a time, and then I'm like, oh, I need to stop.
And we're done.
I just need, and we're done.
Yes. Yes. Well, that sounds like a full set of plans here. I like you've got year-end goals. My year-end goal is this Christmas project. So
You
I
can
either
do it.
incorporated it. What's that?
You can do it.
I just need time to put you know.
You can do it. Oh, mine were very lax. There we go.
Anyways,
You
so I'm using them for 2 of the categories, and like I said, I'm just minimizing how many I'm going to have out, and just kind of go back and forth. I've started stitching in the morning or early afternoon just to put at least an hour in a day, because there have been times where I'm like, oh, I'll stitch tonight, and then it gets to be the evening, and I can't. My energy level just tanks, and it's like, okay, while I'm figuring that out, I'm clear headed and awake. Late morning, early afternoon, and so I'm at least trying to get that much done. With this Christmas project, I really want to get it done in a decent amount of time, so I'm not stressing over it last minute. So we'll see. So, anyways, that's the plan.
all right.
Yes. Okay.
Do you have a song?
I don't have a really fancy song other than Wegman's bag, Wegman's bag. I've got stuff in my Wegman's bag. Wegman's bag of acquisitions. There you go.
I
Mm-hmm.
do worry about you sometimes.
What's that?
I said I do worry about you sometimes.
I know. It's a fair thing to do. It's a fair thing to do. Oh goodness.
Okay. How much do you have in your bag?
I just have a couple of things.
All right, go first.
Okay. So, I finally got my hands on the Just Cross Stitch Christmas magazine,
Yay!
which is nice. I finally was able to lay my hands. I took a sneak peek on the Libby app through my library subscription, so I had an idea of what was going to be in it, but I didn't like look real hard until I had this in my hands. And I am going to say this. I'm just going to say it once, and then I'm going to hush about it. I hate the fact that it's not 100% ornaments anymore.
You're not the only person I have heard say that.
No, I have. There's a lot of unhappy people. Um, it's more of a format like the special edition for Halloween. It's a mixture of smalls that could be turned into like little pillows or on a Halloween tree, and large projects. And they've morphed into that with this, and it also seems like there was like the amount of ornaments that were in it this year is it wasn't a whole lot. So I still bought it because there were enough in there that made it worth it for me to get it. I have as far back as you can go, either PDF version or personal version of these magazines, and it just makes me sad that it's not 100% ornaments, but it is what it is. On the front cover, there's a couple of the ones that I really, really like. The big pillow here, I would just do the poinsettia in the middle. I think that's kind of cute. This one right this one right here is pretty cute.
Do you need a pointer? Flakechilia?
The issue, my issue is there we go. I really like the polar bear is awfully cute. I like that. And there's a couple others in there. Like I said, there's enough in here for me to justify buying it. If they continue on like this, I don't know. I don't know if I will. The bigger projects, there's a couple in there that I really like and I'm not mad at. It's just, it's always been an ornament issue.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Absolutely.
Okay, how many years of the ornament issues do you think you have? 15?
Oh, 20? No. They've been going back since 97?
How many ornaments do you need to stitch?
Shh, we don't bring logic into this discussion.
Have you stitched all the ornaments from the previous?
No, I haven't stitched all the ornaments, but I have stitched ornaments out of them.
But you haven't stitched all of them. So why do they need to make more ornaments? People's trees are probably pretty full.
That's why you have many trees. And don't put them out every year. Swap them out. I don't know. I just really like this one.
Anyway, just playing devil's advocate.
I know, and I appreciate you very much. I do like this one too. It's not traditional colors, and it just totally appeals to me. So, yeah. I know. It's like, it's not like I don't have oodles to choose from. It's just like this became something I really look forward to every year. And it's just like, they used to have little, back in the day, the people that designed, they'd have their pictures in there and a little blurb about what Christmas was to them. And they put recipes. It was more than just ornaments. It was something that you could sit down and read through other than just stitch out of it. And, it's just different. And I will adjust to the change.
Change happens for everything.
Change happens. So, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. So I, like I said, there's ones in there that I'll do. I'm just kind of disappointed that that's the way they're going. And it just is what it is. So, okay. And I did sign up for Jingle Ball, which is the first weekend of December, virtual stitching retreat. I've been to the other two and I've enjoyed them. And last year I did my first class with Hello from Liz Matthews. And I signed up again for another one. I'm trying to learn easy finishing techniques because I have a bunch of ornaments in my under the bed box that need to be finished. So what I love about Liz Matthews is I like her finishing aesthetic. I like what she uses, and once it's explained to you, it's like, oh, that's not it's effective, and but it's not hard. You know what I mean? So the class is going to be the Winter Woodland Star Pillow, and so and of course it's got reindeer. Hello,
I'm
and
shocked.
I just love the beaded border. So I am going to participate in that class. I think I signed up for. She's doing two sessions, and I'm doing the first session. So we got the PDF and the if you want to start stitching it or start collecting the things that she recommends to put things together. So, anyways. And as you know, we talked about it last week. My birthday was this time last week, and as a treat to myself, I bought our friend is Park Hopper Bart, and I bought his pattern called Be Merry All. It was a collaboration between him and Evertotes. They put together a whole kit with a with their floss, the Roxy and Co floss, and a bag, a notions kit, and all the things. I looked at it and I hemmed and hawed, and I decided I just at this time just wanted the pattern. Bart is a great guy, and I like his designs, especially the ones that like are old Englishly, Christmas Caroly kind of related. So I got this. I also, my dear husband, there's some more treats that are coming. That part of my gift was I could go online and pick out the one I want. So I'm just waiting. So that's my little bit of haul for this time. How about you?
I had some stitchy kindness
Oh, nice.
and some haul.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ruin her reputation. So Vic at Stitching Button sent me something to cheer me up.
Oh.
And so this is the little thing.
Oh.
And you open it up. And I'm not going to show you this side. So this side, you put your Kreinik spools in.
Oh, fun.
So they don't rattle around.
Yes.
So this also came with the 3 buttons I need for the Welcome Halloween pattern, but I haven't put them on yet.
Right.
And a lovely cheering up duck needle minder. And it says, duck you ducking duck.
Vic makes those, like she makes those, the Kreinik holders that, the little thing that she sent you, and they're just really nice.
Yeah. Yes. So, but a duck flipping me the bird.
Yep. That
Made
sounds
me laugh. sounds like Vic.
It's apropos.
It is. Now for haul,
Okay.
I got a purple package from Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery, and I got the Haunted House.
Oh, nice. Yes.
So the floss is, I think, back ordered.
Mm-hmm.
It'll come when it comes, and I'll forget what it's for. And
Right.
it is what it is, people. And then I did some retail shopping at Pumpkin Creek Primitives.
Mm-hmm.
Esmeralda's Academy of Charms from Praiseworthy Stitches.
Praiseworthy Stitches.
Yep, I know. I haven't even gotten a page finish on the first one.
Hey, it's called preparing.
Is it?
For that day when you finish it.
Mm-hmm. So I got a squishy bat as a thank you.
Nice.
And an emery board, which I'm going to pop right over there with my stuff. and some lip. Dr. Brown's Potions and Poisons. It's 100% organic. Vampire blood.
Dun dun dun.
Ta-da. And some stickers.
Nice.
And some fabric.
I'm shocked.
Right, I'm not gonna take this out. This is a fat quarter of Bronze Age from Be Stitch Me.
Nice.
Good color. And then just Fiberlicious. I got a 16 count fat quarter where shadows used to fall. How nice that is. And then 16 count fat quarter violet.
Ooh, pretty. Very nice.
I got some purples. That's it for the haul. Next time I'll have my fabric of the month, and I'll have I bought a new t-shirt. And yeah. So I went to put all my fabric away because I was being responsible and trying to get some things done in the house. And realized why I had so much fabric that hadn't been put away, because I had run out of comic book boards and I never ordered any more.
That will do it.
Yes, that kind of slowed me right in my tracks. I'm like, okay, fine, be that way.
Yes. I've been slowly unpacking all my boxes, right? And I came across my stack of fabric that hasn't been so I was like,
It's
okay,
scary,
it's time to put
it?
that in there.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yep, it is. But, there you go. Well, very good. I think that's everything for me. How about yourself?
That's it for me.
Okay.
Oh, Cheryl. We did not have a nature Canadian moment with Cheryl.
That's true. I don't have one.
All right. You better have one next time.
I'm just thinking, did I take any nature... One moment, please. Did I take a nature picture this week? Oh. I could insert us playing in the leaves and Mom's lawn.
That would be a lovely.
Okay, so I actually have a very short snippet video of my youngest nephew doing a flying leap into the pile of leaves, and I will insert that here. And we're back. So yeah, that was our nature moment. We were together the Sunday before my birthday for family reasons, and my nephew got into his head that Nanny has leaves and Nanny has to have a place for him to jump into the leaves. So we made it happen for him. So that's our nature moment for the week. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Happy stitching?
Happy
Oh,
stitching.
I'm such a delinquent. Please do all the YouTubey things. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave us a comment.
Yes, we appreciate um, all the, like I said before, we love questions. If you have topics you want us to talk about, um, please leave them in there. We will tease you a little bit. We're going to do, because Christmas lands on our one of our filming days, we're going to do a different kind of video and release it then. We'll tell you about it later. Um, and of course, sometime around there, we're thinking about a whip parade. We're just not quite sure when it'll come out. So, but if there's
Okay.
anything else you guys want to see, let us know, and we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
Okay. Happy stitching, Kate.
Happy stitching, Cheryl.
Enjoy your vacation.
I am.
Mm-hmm. All right. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.